sun hung high over the scorching desert, casting an unrelenting heat that shimmered across the barren landscape. Captain Sam Carson, a battle-hardened soldier, stood at the helm of a military convoy winding through the arid expanse. Their mission was to locate and neutralize a dangerous insurgent leader known only as the Scorpion. The Scorpion had been a thorn in the side of the military for years, orchestrating a series of deadly attacks on both military installations and civilian populations. He operated from a secret desert stronghold, remaining elusive despite multiple attempts to capture him. But today, Captain Carson and his team were determined to end the reign of terror. As the convoy rumbled forward, the radio crackled with intelligence reports. The Scorpion had been spotted in the vicinity, and it was imperative to act swiftly. The desert offered little refuge, and every moment brought them closer to their prey. The team dismounted, taking positions behind sand dunes, camouflaged against the unforgiving environment. Sweat trickled down their faces as they scanned the horizon, rifles at the ready. With the shimmering heat haze distorting their vision, a lone figure appeared in the distance, moving with the deceptive grace of a desert phantom. It was the Scorpion, unmistakable in his flowing robes and the glint of sunlight off his ornate scimitar. "Take him down," Captain Carson ordered. Their shots echoed through the arid landscape as they fired, but the Scorpion was a master of evasion. He weaved and dodged, his movements fluid, and he disappeared behind a dune. A chilling laugh floated on the hot desert wind. The chase was on. The team pursued the Scorpion deeper into the desert, their boots sinking into the shifting sands. The enemy had led them into a labyrinth of dunes and canyons, each step taking them further from the safety of their convoy. Suddenly, a hail of bullets erupted from a concealed position above them. The team scattered, seeking cover, as a group of the Scorpion's well-armed followers ambushed them. Captain Carson's tactical instincts kicked in as he directed his team's fire, taking out the attackers one by one. The Scorpion remained one step ahead, taunting them from the shadows. "You can't catch what you can't see, Captain!" As they pressed forward, Captain Carson's radio buzzed with an update from the convoy. The insurgents had launched a coordinated attack on their base. It was a diversion, a ploy to draw their forces away from the hunt for the Scorpion. Grim determination fueled Captain Carson's resolve. He knew they had to capture or eliminate the Scorpion before the insurgents could overrun their base. He ordered his team to split up, hoping to trap their elusive target from multiple angles. In the desert's maze, Captain Carson spotted a flash of movement ahead. He had a feeling it was the Scorpion. He advanced cautiously, every sense on high alert. The sun bore down mercilessly, the heat intensifying as he closed the distance. Then, in a whirlwind of sand and steel, the Scorpion attacked, his scimitar a deadly blur. Captain Carson narrowly avoided a vicious strike, but his sidearm was out in an instant, and they were locked in a ferocious hand-to-hand combat. The Scorpion was a formidable opponent, his movements unpredictable, and his weapon an extension of his body. The two adversaries grappled, each attempting to gain the upper hand. Sand and sweat mixed as they circled and lunged, locked in a battle of survival. In a daring move, Captain Carson disarmed the Scorpion, sending the scimitar flying. It was a brief moment of advantage that he exploited, landing a series of punches that finally brought the Scorpion to his knees. The Desert Raider was captured. Back at the base, Captain Carson and his team had thwarted the insurgent attack. The Scorpion's capture marked a turning point, striking a blow to the heart of the enemy's leadership. The terror that had plagued the region was now on the verge of being extinguished. In an underground cell, the Scorpion, stripped of his robes and weapons, faced Captain Carson's stern gaze. The insurgent leader's defiance remained undiminished. "You may have caught me, but you won't stop us. The desert will always belong to those who can endure." Captain Carson, his voice steely, responded, "The desert may be harsh, but so are those who protect it. Your reign of terror ends here." The Scorpion's arrest sent shockwaves through the insurgent ranks. His empire crumbled, and his followers were captured or scattered to the winds. The desert, once a place of danger and fear, slowly began to heal. Captain Carson's relentless pursuit of justice had brought an end to the Scorpion's reign. But the cost had been high. The Desert Showdown had been a battle of survival and determination, and Captain Carson's unwavering dedication to his mission had emerged victorious, securing the safety.